Hey guys, it's Kristen here. So I'm creating this video specifically for those of you that are having issues trying to figure out what to put in your dispute letter. I'm not talking about dispute reasons tonight. I'm not talking about anything else. All we're talking about is the actual letter, that opening paragraph. What do you say? Do you use a template? Do you copy and paste? Do you use something that you bought online? Do you just come up with it off the top of your head? Okay, so we have gone over, a bunch of stuff that I've created, right? I've got tools, I've got apps, I've got software, I've given you downloads, I've done a bunch of things. But I wanted to make this very, very simple and easy to understand, nothing to print, just an easy flow, okay? And you're going to use this every single time that you write a dispute letter, okay? Because remember, there's a formula to everything, okay? So we are talking about how to create your letter to be authentic, create a flow, and get results. And I'm going to show you how, all right? And this is not a voiceover. This is all in, real time. I'm going to introduce something at the end of the video. But okay, so we're looking at the open paragraph, right? So I've created a couple questions that, and you can use whatever questions that you want, but this is just a demo, okay? I've created a couple of questions that will basically help you piece together the way that you want to write your letter. Okay, and we're just going to fill this up with some demo info. So I found these inaccuracies when I pulled my credit report last week. I noticed a few accounts that were, or are, I guess let's just say are, reported inaccurately. And it auto-corrected, so let's go fix that. Are you applying for a job, security clearance, high limit, new credit, mortgage, etc., and require a better credit score? So remember, these are just questions to get you to think, okay? These aren't things that you specifically have to say, okay, well, question one, I found it because, I was looking at my credit report and blah, blah, blah. Question two, yeah, I need my security clearance. Question three, you don't have to do it like that. This is only to get your brain flowing, okay? Are you applying for blah, blah, blah? Let's say on this one, that's my hold music from my brain. I would like to apply for a mortgage. Let's just say in a few months. And these, nope, we're going to say these inaccurate, right? Inaccurate accounts are pulling down my credit score, right? Were you previously denied because of those inaccuracies? And you don't want to just say yes because you won't know what you're saying yes to. So in this example, we're going to say that I applied for a credit card, Capital One, yesterday and was denied. I'm assuming that it's due to my credit score. And then, of course, when the score is low, because of the accounts, right? Have you previously disputed? So in this one, we're just going to say not, just NA, right? Because this is supposedly the first letter. And as you can see, there's a preview over here on the right-hand side. And I'll explain what this is in a minute. But when you disputed, did they furnish proof or substantiate anything? Or did they just state it was verified? Once again, this is going to be an NA because we have not disputed yet. What would you like to happen? Copies of documentation, proof of investigation, so on and so forth. So because this is the first dispute, we're very simply going to state, I would like to see the paperwork that you obtain from the creditors so that I can determine for myself that these accounts are reported accurately. Now, if you are disputing for the second, third, fourth, yada, yada, yada times, you're going to want to use copies of documentation and proof of investigation, not having to do with, hey, let me just see that it's reported accurately for myself. You're going to want to say, hey, I need to see that you did, some sort of investigation. I need to see the documentation that you were supposed to furnish to me. I need to see the proof that this account belongs to me. I need to see the proof of the contract. I need to see, that type of thing. So it's going to be a little bit different. Now, would you like an updated credit report, showing the changes? Now, normally this will go after you put your dispute reasons and your accounts in there, but once again, only to get you thinking in the right direction. So I would like see a new credit report, and you can literally just restate the question reflecting the changes. I'd like to see a new credit report reflecting these changes. My bad. These changes. That's it, right? Now, is there anything else that you want to add in here? We're just going to say no for now. All right. So now all of this information is going to go directly into Word. You can use whatever you want, right? I'm specifically using Word because it's what was already open on my computer. I use Edit Lite. I use Word. I've got Notepad, but I'm going to use Word for this. Okay. So if you look right here, let's just put this in bold and let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so how to determine what's right in the dispute letter's opening paragraph. So as you can see, this information right here is everything that I answered in those questions. And it very simply put it line by line onto Word. Okay, so you're going to want to put all this information together to create your first paragraph. And, obviously, if it's not something relevant, don't worry about it, just don't include it. Now, this isn't to make things more difficult. It's just the fact that there's so many people coming to me and saying, hey, I don't know how to write my first, letter. I don't know how to write my second letter. I don't know how to write my third one. So I had to come up with some sort of flow or formula or something to, get you guys to understand that it's not about being perfect. It's not about letter 1 goes to letter 2, goes to letter 3. You need to be authentic, okay? Even though there's supposed to be a flow, even though this is, about getting results, it's also supposed to be simple. This is the reason why I'm writing this. That's all that you need to put. This is the reason why I'm writing this. This is what I'm disputing, and this is what I want to happen. And then on future rounds, it's also, I need to know what the hell you did with my information and why you're not doing this and why you're not complying, that type of thing, okay? So don't overthink this. This is just to get you to think correctly, okay? So how to do this? You're just going to answer the relevant questions or add your own. You saw the ones that I used. That's kind of the stuff that goes through my head when I'm writing my client files. String the information together to create your paragraph, fill in the rest of your letter. So if you were going to fill in the rest of your letter, you would have, your name, your address, your date of birth. I should have just put DOB, and then you're going to have the date. Then you're going to have, the bureau information. So for example, Experian with their address. Well, that auto-corrected to my website, but you get what I'm saying. And then you're going to have, let's just say, dear Experian, or to whom it may concern, or, just leave that part blank. And then now you're writing out your letter, right? And that's using this information right here. Then, of course, you put in your accounts. You have, if I could spell correctly tonight, you have Capital One, account number 517805. And we're just going to say this is a, charge off. And then we have an unknown medical collection, and this is 12345. And we're going to do collection 1A. Then, you have, I don't know, Barclays or some crap, and it's, no account number, and this is a late payment. So on and so forth. Here's your, closing of your letter where you're asking for your new credit report. And once again, here is your name. Okay. And that's literally what your letter consists of. Okay. So we're going to go back up here. Now, as you can see, I was doing something a little bit different, something that you probably haven't seen in my letters. Okay. So let's just talk about the benefit of doing this flow first. So the benefit of doing this is that you do not end up with the same dispute letters being sent out each round, right? You're not saying, this is round 1 and, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, this is my second letter and it was sent out on X date. And, because it's my second letter and according to, section, blah, 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 the FCRA or the FDCPA or the FCBA or the Kemosabe Mitsubishi, you're required to, you don't need to do all of that, okay? And so answering these questions creates a real flow and a believable story. It's all about a story. And I'm not going to go into, why you want to use a story and all that kind of stuff. That's pretty much common sense. But your letters are consistent, but do not directly state, here's letter 1, here's letter 2, etc. Okay? All right, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. What I was doing right there, like I said, this is not a voiceover. This is me doing this, with you right now. Obviously, this is recorded, but that stuff that I just did, where I just put in COF1 and it gave you a dispute reason, that is, I'm going to actually demo that. Let's check this out right here. So I'm actually going to be demoing this on Saturday, the 14th at 6 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, all right, in a free webinar. You don't have to pay for the webinar. This is a free webinar about an app that I've been using for, I don't know, a couple months, I guess now, and I did announce it on Facebook. It could have possibly been on YouTube as well, but anywho, I'm calling it the world's first time machine. And I'm going to explain why in the webinar, and you will see other examples of it. But basically, I'm calling it the world's first time machine because, we have everything. You can get back your money if you lose it or if you spend it and you didn't mean to spend it. You can replace stolen items. You can rebuild after a house fire. But what about your time? You can't get back your time. And all of the apps and the software and the programs and the platforms and blah, 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 blah that I come up with or that I add on to or whatever, they're all made to get you back your time. But this one really does. Okay, so even though there has not been anybody else to create an actual time machine, we are talking about a digital time machine because you are going to get back your time. You're going to actually save money. Let me see if I can show you where mine shows how much money I've saved and how much time I've saved. I'm not sure how to get to it. I believe I did take a picture of it though. Let me just pause this and see if I can find the picture. Hold on real quick. All right, I found it. So if you can see, and this is after my update, so it's actually way, way more than this. Right at the bottom of this screen, you're going to see inserted 4,155 phrases and saved 1 day and $247 for you, right? So it literally counts how much money has been saved. Now, is this my app? No, it's not my app. But I have figured out how to literally, I'm going to show you a list right here. This is literally a game changer. You have no idea. You can automate anything. I mean, it's literally as easy and automatic as breathing, right? So I'm not going to go to this all right now, but look at all the stuff that you can do with this. And we're specifically only talking about the personal dispute letters and client dispute letters, but there's a fazillion things, and I've created all of them. Okay, you can do your disputes there, CRM, reminders, email snippets, dispute reasons, dispute letters, creditors, bureaus, collectors, accounts, clients, invoices, billing, accounting, payments, recordings. You can automate the whole damn thing. You can automate your social media posts. You can do proposals and contracts and your, file your, receipts for taxes and, accounting and all that, trainings and manuals and seminars and webinars and notes, promotions, bonuses, client intake form. I already said contracts and agreements, terminations, employees, team members, collaboration, real estate sales, reviews, ticketing and support system, knowledge base, FAQs, and so much more. All right. So, obviously, it's not a real time machine. It's very, very simply about saving your time. So you're going to find this link down in the description. Like I said, it's going to be on Saturday, the 14th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you would just go to the link, and this is exactly what it's going to pull up. You can read through all this information at your leisure. You just go down here and click on secure your spot, put in your name and your email, and come back when it's time. You get what I'm saying? It's going to send you reminders and all that kind of stuff. It's really, really simple. I have so much that I've been doing. Obviously, I've been doing this in my client files and all that kind of stuff. I'm really, really, really excited about this. You have no idea. This is totally different than all the generators and, the ultimate credit repair software and everything that I already have out. And the best thing about it is that you can use it on any app. If you're on Facebook, you can use it. If you are on Word, you can use it. If I was editing this page in my editor, I could use it. If I were on YouTube and I already had my scheduled posts, I could use it. Anything that I could do on a website, I could make this app do it. So it's very, very simple. There's no, it's not like learning freaking Hebrew or something, because that's just one thing that I couldn't learn and I tried. But anywho, that is it for tonight. I am super excited. I wasn't able to do a comments video this week though. Like I said, I've been very, 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 very busy trying to get you guys results and you guys, better info and all of that. So we'll do one of those soon. I've got a bunch of videos coming out. I've been working on this. I'm so excited. I know I'm repeating myself, but you have no idea how much of a game changer this is. All right. So if you need better results, or you want to save your time and you want to automate, or maybe you don't want to automate, maybe you just want something that's going to make life easier for you. Then, hey, this is for you. So remember, the webinar is free. But obviously there is going to be a purchase, so that is not going to be free. I'm not going to tell you the price right now because I haven't finished it and I don't know the pricing yet. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. If you want a copy of those questions, all you have to do, and I don't mean copy like I'm going to give you a copy. All I'm saying is if you want to copy them, all you have to do is rewind. That's such an old school word, right? Rewind the video and pause it, write it down, and, play it. So, yeah, that's it from me to you. My name is Kristen. I am a factual-based disputer, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.